These guys are talking about some big giveaways.
Hello, it is time to start the show. And I'm going to get started right after this.
Yeah, at least it was a big giveaway.
I know, you're talking about giving them some prime DVDs.
I'm talking about some old shit.
He's talking about
the ones you got to go behind the curtain at the back of the video store for.
I'm talking about spring cleaning, and he's talking about real gifts.
So you're not talking about your duffel bag of VHS tapes that have
you mean my VHS tape?
That content we're not supposed to talk about?
Boner Jams 05, things like that?
Some weird crusty tissues.
Things like that.
Yeah, I mean...
the crusty tissues is what's lining the bag. It protects them.
I mean, I recently found out about this place that does, like I said, the auctions for the Baltimore Ravens stuff. And they were just such good deals. You know, I was like, you know what, let me just here and there, I bet on some, and ended up, I was like, case in point, the Nelson Aguilar jersey I got for like $20 plus shipping and handling. I mean, and I felt like, you know, you got to invest a little bit into the channel, right?
Raven memorabilia.
I know everyone loves a good giveaway.
John J, buddy. We got Crazy Jew. Shout out Toxic Empire.
I've got another Ricky Williams football coming.
Schrader. What up?
That one will be good in the Rasta community.
Because, of course, I already have the one back there. It's under my nameplate. I've got, I'm going to put the Trey Hendrickson ball right beside it. I've got a lot of autographed pictures. I'm going to put there below the TV. I'm going to put the black signed Patrick Ricard jersey, and then I'm going to line it with some photos of, like, Ronnie Stanley and all the other.
Now, buddy, Daniel Berry, what's cracking, buddy? Everyone check him out. He does a bunch of shorts. So, in your opinion, did Trey Hendrickson sign with the Baltimore Ravens for the money? Or is he just plain lazy and he didn't want to move very far?
I think Baltimore is just a great city.
I mean, I love Baltimore, but
I'm just saying.
Definitely the money speaks. He got over $30 million a year, which was one of the things he was really looking for, like a lot of the top tier pass rushers. But also, I think the second part is a lot of those players that aren't on the offensive side of the ball in Cincinnati kind of get maybe a little mistreated by their owner. And I think he's looking for revenge 2 times a year against a really bad Bengals O-line. We'll see, though, right? I'm excited.
We'll see. The Bengals seem pretty confident.
Mike Green coming into his second year. Of course, second-round pick from last year. We got the new second-round pick, Zion Young. Third-round pick, Adisa Isaac from Penn State 2 years ago. Tavius Robinson, who stepped into the starting role last year. Other than Trey Hendrickson, this is an incredibly young edge group. We've had a problem developing edge rushers, and I think Jesse Mentor's got a solution for that because he fixed Odafe Owe. And if you don't know, Odafe Owe spent basically 5 years with us, never was able to get to double-digit sacks, got traded at the deadline, I think, with 2.5 sacks, and finished the year in double-digit sacks halfway through Jesse Mentor's system.
Could you find out what his RAS was?
Oh, Odafe's through the roof, ran like 4.4. He's one of those guys that has every physical trait. Yeah.
That's
like
a
all the Penn State guys. You know, they all come out like that.
That's too bad. I was expecting like under 5, obviously, of a rate like that because he didn't produce double-digit stats. But
I mean, coming out in the draft, he had a 9.92 RAS.
Wow. He was given
he
all the gifts.
Freak.
Yeah,
he actually ran 4.37 at 257 pounds as an edge rusher. Like I said, absolute monster at the combine, like all the Penn State guys usually are. And just never was able to get into it. Like a lot of we went through a lot of young edge rushers, a lot of second-round picks. And like I said, he went to Jesse's mentor system after the trade deadline and put up double-digit sacks that year.
We got Dawn in the building.
Dawn?
In the building. What's going on, everybody?
YTC? Where's Tommy been?
I need Tommy to play on the bass Stevie Wonder.
Does Tommy still like us?
Tommy, it's the off season and he disappeared. He's like James Richard Garoppolo for, he just doesn't communicate for months.
Or BA?
That's a good reference. Talking about the BA situation, guys. What's going on?
It's BS.
Is he gonna get moved? Are they gonna cut him?
I think that they're gonna bring him out in a wheelchair and dump him in front of a bus station like the hospital does.
Sorry, your insurance was declined.
Actually, what I've been saying, and I've been saying this for literally over 2 years, is you put him in a basket and you just gently push him down a creek and you just let him go. He ends up where he ends up. He'll be fine.
A pillow just ends up over his. No, that's too far.
He gets taken in. He becomes a king. Actually, he becomes a general.
Recently saw the Ravens brought back a legend.
Another one. Oh yeah, I saw that.
40 years old.
Cameron?
Calais motherfucking
Campbell, that's it.
Still in the league, 40 years old. I think he put up 6.5 sacks last year.
He should.
Mentor's pretty excited about him. I didn't know this till they talked about it. He left to go to the Dolphins and I think the Cardinals. The Ravens over the past 2 years have made 2 different trade attempts to bring him back to the roster. But apparently Mike McDonald down in Miami actually was the one that killed the trade to the Ravens originally. Because we just couldn't pay him what they wanted to pay him.
F you pay me, right?
And that's he understood it. We understood it. So that's why it's even more exciting that he's coming back, honestly.
Pay me.
And he recently talked about an interview, and I just see David texting, so I'm just talking, filling. But
well, I don't know anything about the Niners because I'm bandwagon. So
he just talked about how in Mentor's system, and with Madubuike supposedly coming back and Trey Hendrickson, he's gonna get one-on-ones, and he talked about that's what motivates him because if you're on, that's all you could ask for as a defensive player is that actual one-on-one schemed up. Beat your guy, and so that's what he trades for,
right?
And so we're really excited about that.
That's awesome. What's going to happen with Mike Green? Any updates on him? How does he look? How did he look in the minicamp? Did he shine?
I know they had rookie minicamp, so I don't know if he.
I'm just asking because I expect him to shine after a year.
We expect him to as well. It's like I said, it's a very young room because Mike Green, 2nd-round pick last year. Zion Young was the 2nd-round pick this year. Very similar player, had almost the exact same play at the Senior Bowl.
Well, that's who I wanted, Levi, when we picked. That's who I wanted.
You were heavy on him early. Yeah. And I was like, you know what? He might be there. And he was.
And I heard, who was the last guy? One of the big guys took him. I forgot if it was Field, Yates, or Schefter, one of those guys. Somebody took him in the 1st round in their last mock. And I was like, yeah, I wouldn't hate that, but I'd rather not do it. But
they had him in the spot where Malachi Lawrence went in the 1st round to the Cowboys,
which is the spot. 2 guys I was kind of even struggling with, the whole time. Who's going to be better? Who's going to be the guy?
Zion showed that he's an edge setter, while Malachi, you were looking at more of the measurable and potential.
But I think still he has potential to get sacks, though, even though he's the edge setter. So I like that.
Yeah, he's looking good so far in rookie camp.
Yeah, like the T.J. Parkers and the Falks. What was his name? Kendrick Falk?
Yeah, Kendrick Falk.
Okay. Those 2 guys, nobody's going to like them because they were like the Michael Williams of this draft. And not that directly they were comparing him to him. I'm just saying that was you're not a popular guy early. So.
Yeah, and then, of course, I mentioned Adisa Isaac is a 3rd-round pick. I just looked up his RAS score, 8.99, a couple years ago, 3rd-round pick. Yeah. And Tavius Robinson, who won the starting job last year as a 5th-round pick, kind of like that Zadarius Smith, Pernell McPhee.
Well, that's nice to be across from Garrett. That doesn't hurt when you're Zadarius to be across from Garrett, Myles Garrett.
Oh, for real. Well, we drafted him just like Pernell McPhee, and what they did is like a 279 edge rusher that can slide into a B gap on a pass rushing down. And use a little bit more of that speed to power bull rush to get through some of these weaker guards and centers.
You want to shoot gaps?
Oh, yeah, man.
You want those Gap shoes. So one thing, are you all signed up with all your guys? Because we still have, I think, Grayson Holton, and Romello Height haven't signed yet. I believe that's who's left.
We
for
might
us.
have one person left. I don't know if he's signed yet. Oh, I meant to ask y'all. I mean, we're live and we're talking about it. Dude, 2 international games for y'all?
Minnesota and who the hell is it?
Let me see here. I had it.
Oh,
pulled up.
the Rams, duh.
Yeah,
The
Rams and
The
Melbourne.
Rams on September 11th and November 22nd, the Minnesota Vikings, I believe. We host them.
Yep, to face the Vikings. At least Mexico City's kind of like just a couple hours past Texas, probably.
Yeah, formerly Estadio Azteca. Now it's like some bank name or some shit, right?
I'm definitely not excited. The Ravens got the Brazil game this year.
Ah,
We
Brasilia.
got the Cowboys in the Brazil game. So no
Last
green
time
colors
it was
this year.
right Green Bay and the Jets last time. That was
And they were
funny.
like, "Don't wear green. It's the gang colors."
Unfortunately, one of those teams also had yellow, so that was the
Oh, yeah.
difference. I think that it wasn't that they were the Jets; it was the yellow that made the difference in that game.
Yeah.
But
Or
that was funny though, or whoever, the two.
Yeah, Eagles and Packers. That was just wild. Like I couldn't believe they did that. Ellison, Eli, how you feel about corners and the depth there? I'm guessing they're talking about the Niners.
Oh, Ellison, that's Terradome's cousin, I believe, right?
Well, what do you think about Juwan Jennings signing with
I
the
don't know
Vikings?
if it's the same one.
Huh?
Juwan Jennings with the Vikings? I mean, good for the Vikings, I guess. Didn't he lose money on that? We were going to give him more, right?
Oh yeah.
Why?
Y'all offered him
17, I think.
Yeah, somewhere around there.
And what is he getting? 8 for 1 year or something, or
8
7?
with player options, I think up to 13 if he hits certain markers.
Yeah, you know what I think? I think we moved on to a passing offense now, I believe, and like they were just people that like it wasn't this. I don't know. Maybe they weren't trying to pay that much for what Jennings does. Because if Stribling is going to be Jennings, then it's going to be a lot cheaper for Stribling to do what Jennings does.
I mean, so to answer Ellison's question, I'm very happy with the depth in Baltimore at cornerback. We're basically returning everyone from last year. Marlon got cooked a little bit, but I still got faith in Marlon. Nate Wiggins is a certified star. Chidobe Awuzie was a great fit. And then on top of that, the Ravens get back 2 draft picks from last year in Longerbeam and Kone, who essentially got redshirt years. Adding this, the kid from Duke as well, who's going to move inside the nickel. The Ravens basically are bringing 3 young bloods to the cornerback room with an already proven starters and veterans.
Don't hurt me, young blood.
We're excited about it. And YTC, that is awesome. He says the Giants got 4 primetime games this year. That's for the Giants. I mean,
I wonder what's going on in New York.
It's that Harbaugh effect.
What are they cooking?
Camp Scadabo's remaining brains.
And
John Jay, you are right. Mexico is the international home for the 49ers.
Let's go! We should bring out
Buca
de Beppa. We should bring out Buca de Beppa for the international game in Mexico City.
But back to the Juwan Jennings things, actually, Kenny. I think it's a great situation for him. It's going to be probably the least amount that's been asked out of him.
Yeah.
JJ or Jetta is wide receiver 1, no questions asked.
Addison is 2.
Exactly. They've got TJ Hawkinson, who they brought in from the trade a while ago as well. He's
I don't know how much did they really
4.
use him last year though? They like barely used him.
Well, you know what's funny about that? When they made the trade, that was one of the ones I said makes no sense because they were one of the least tight end utilization teams in the league. So they were investing a lot of capital in a position they don't use correctly themselves.
And they didn't even have a solid RB. So not using your tight ends is weird.
Yeah, and I think they had was it Aaron Cook? No,
they had the old guy. What's the old guy? Forgot his name. The old guy, Aaron Jones Jr.?
Yes, thank you, Aaron Jones.
And then they also had our old running back, the Phantom Menace.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir, they did.
Mason? I forgot his name already.
I know who you're talking about. I can't remember his name, but I remember
the Phantom Mason.
Y'all, yeah. Or went to them.
Everybody that comes to our team that isn't CMC or whatever is just like a ghost, an apparition, a specter.
I mean, the real question, if we're talking about Juwan Jennings, I should say for the Vikings is, McCarthy versus Kyle Murray. it's going to have a huge impact on how the season goes. Supposedly, Aiden O'Connell is the quarterback whisperer.
I was going to say, I think McCarthy. I'm on McCarthy. I think McCarthy's going to win the job. I just think simply because Kyler Murray just has no motivation to play anything. He's had wide receivers before. He doesn't use them.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Give him 2 or 3 more wide receivers. He's not going to throw it to them, so that's the difference.
I know. Who was the head coach before?
Hope you got a good tight end though, Minnesota.
In Arizona. They got a defensive guy now. Who was the head coach before them? I just don't think he's had a great coach.
Gannon was the one that left the Cardinals recently.
I didn't like Gannon either.
But for defense is fine, but not for a head coach, right?
I mean, it can be, but that guy's got to be truly different.
Well, that's what I'm saying. As a DC, I like Gannon. I don't know if I like him. I definitely don't like him as a head coach. Not for me, but
exactly. And I wonder if Kyler's ever had a great coach. But of course, the question has never been about the coaching. It's about, hey, can this kid stop playing Call of Duty and learn to play?
I think that the Cardinals could have a great coach, and his name is Deion Sanders.
Kingsbury, Gannon, and now LaFleur. So yeah, Kingsbury, who got just kicked out of another offense. Gannon,
Cliff Kingsbury, that's right. The guy who drafted Kyler Murray, his 5-11-1 rookie season that he got a offensive rookie of the year award, just amazing.
What
quality
too is I wasn't
quality
super
work
down on JJ McCarthy in that draft. I didn't like taking him very high.
Well, no, I wouldn't have taken him in the first round.
Yeah, but man, he looked like Sam Darnold when he played for the Jets. Let's just say it like that. He looked like he was seeing ghosts out there.
Yeah. I know they tried to improve the O-line last year, and I know they did a little, but was the O-line great? Wasn't Jetta's hurt too for a while?
He was.
There was a lot going on. I say he'll be okay. I think
they did lose their starting left tackle kind of early.
Yeah, there was some problems, but you don't pay attention to Minnesota. I don't mean that in a bad way. I just mean unless you're a Minnesota fan, you're probably not paying too closely, or if they're in your division, perhaps. Are you one of those? That's awesome. But
I know.
I feel like you need a good reason to follow the details of what's going on in Minnesota. That's all I'm saying.
Oh yeah, I mean that's why I stopped calling them. For a while, I told my subscribers when I hit my 500 monetization, I told them I'll start covering a second game on other than the Ravens game every week, and it was just so much harder for me because it's just like we're talking about, not that invested in all 31 other teams, and even though I would do my research before the game and everything, it definitely didn't hit the same. Christian Darrisaw, I think, he missed last year.
Man, and he was nice coming out.
Yeah, they've got a pretty good right tackle over there, but the interior offensive line.
And they just drafted the left guard, right? Reese Donovan Jackson, was that them?
I believe.
Or was it the other guy?
I know they invested in D-line, which drove me nuts.
I'm thinking of the year before, not this year that just passed. Not, what I'm saying? Not the one we just did, but the one before that. I thought they took Donovan Jackson or somebody like that, an O-lineman.
Well, Donovan Jackson, wasn't he in this draft? Last or mine?
No, I think it was the last one. This one had the two Caleb and the Caden, Caleb and Caden Proctor, those guys.
Yep. They took Caleb Banks in the first round. They got Caleb Tierman actually so they might be moving him inside. I mean, maybe he's actually probably the insurance tackle with their other starter missing some time. They got Dominique Orange though. They took Big Orange and Caleb Banks.
Big Citrus, 6'5", right?
At least.
I think so. Yeah.
At least.
Yeah, because I remember I was looking on one website, they're saying 6'2", and I'm like, 6'2"? I'm like, holy shit. And then I go look at another one, it's like 6'5". I'm like, yeah, that makes more sense. I was like, 6'2"? He looks bigger than everyone. Is everyone 5'11" out there? It just didn't make any sense. Double track, And
some of them guys are just absolute monsters. Like Uar Bernard.
Uar Bernard, exactly. His name hurts to say, Uar.
It literally sounds like you got to make a roar.
Uar. Maybe he was named by someone who liked things that roared.
I was just about to say they just heard a lion make that roar. You know, if you ever
And
heard
the
one,
baby,
that
and
does
he
sound
was
like
born. They were like, they brought Uar up, and they're like, and like, what the fuck? That's his
that. Did
name.
that lion just all right? His name's
The
Uar.
lion named him.
Go get my my other buddy, Madu. Let's see here. Looking around at things here. My bad. Got it across. David been gone for a minute.
He might have a hole in the bowl.
Oh, got a hole in the bowl. The
Yeah.
whole bowl, man. The whole bowl.
Got a hole in the wash tub. All that 100 proof leaking out.
Yeah, but I agree. I think Murray wins the job. I think they brought him in there with like a clear picture.
I think that's the easy answer. I'm going to go out on a limb right off the bat, beginning of this, before the season even starts. Clip it. JJ McCarthy is the starter by week 7. And I'll tell you why. New game comes out middle of the season.
Call of Duty now with Kyler Murray. What are you doing, Kyler?
If it isn't Call of Duty, there'll be something, and he'll be like, "Yo, I'm trying to play that game for like 16 hours a day for the next 2 weeks," and then he'll be like, "Back." Oh yeah.
I mean, Amon St. Brown got in trouble for playing NBA 2K at 3 in the morning before a game.
It's hard to stop. That's why I don't play those games.
It's addicting like anything else is, man. I'm addicted.
Well, really, you know what it is? It's your addictive personality. It's not that. That's just an inanimate object. You've made it,
You're
royalty.
not wrong because technically it is your brain.
You golden idoled it. You golden idoled it.
Basically,
yeah,
saying I like this.
That's right. It's all you. Don't blame those fancy chips at the casino and the girls bringing you free drinks with their boobies pushed up.
Now, you can argue there's definitely they are doing it for a certain purpose. There's
Spongy,
Sponge.
you just missed the dirty part of the show. You got lucky.
Oh,
that's all right. I'm drinking black ants now from China.
That's right. Somehow they're made in Pasadena, though.
I even Googled like the scientific name of it. I was like, is this really like actually like I was reading like Reddit reviews about it, and I was like, no way they actually put fucking black ants in this pre-workout, right?
Yeah, man. You
Folks,
gotta.
They do.
Hell yeah! There's free ants all over the place. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Yeah.
We gotta get the Chinese ones. The Chinese.
Oh well, yeah, they are better.
China.
Chinese ants are definitely better. I will concede that.
They got the Eastern medicine just built into their DNA. You know what I'm saying?
They're self-healers.
How are they now, Kenny?
Spongy, how are you?
I'm great.
Do you still have any cool dances and stuff where they try and get you kids together to actually look at each other in the eye and say things back and forth?
You're just saying this because RFK went on a sperm count. Right.
Which they immediately retract. They said that they released all this shit where doctors are like, "There's nothing wrong with anybody's sperm. It's all the same."
Unless you're near the Niners electric facility.
That's right.
Yeah.
Which is
do not put a laptop in your lap.
No, definitely not.
No, we don't really have any dances like that anymore. At least I don't think.
That's crazy because people were having fights, right?
COVID changed everything.
Oh yeah.
No, it's because people don't know how to act anymore, bro. That's what it is.
Shout out the hantavirus.
Oh my God! Don't even get me started on that again.
I thought it killed 1.1% of people.
I heard. Isn't there another one?
It's extremely hard to pass. To
I know.
Someone else and stuff.
The thing is, the more any virus is
mutated,
transmitted, the more its infectivity increases. Yes, the more chances there are for mutation. This is something that has not hit a lot of systems. It has a high chance of mutating still. And if you know anything about antibiotic resistances, actually Harvard did a wonderful giant fucking display of one to really hammer the point home. It's bad, and especially when people take shit without doctors to actually tell them to.
Hey, all I'm gonna say.
I do have a headache.
Oh God!
all I'm gonna say is I wouldn't want to be at the University of Nebraska right now.
What's going on in Nebraska?
It's where the bio containment unit is. So the people that are American citizens that have been exposed are going to be quarantined there.
They just threw them in Nebraska because they know nobody cares about Nebraska.
It's in the corn, boys. I'm telling you.
Yeah, just send it into. Actually, that's an old
shockingly, they didn't
saying.
do
Send it
Jersey.
into the corn to make it go away. Send it into the
they've
corn.
got cases in Maryland, Jersey, Georgia.
No, I know.
Yeah. Oh, trust me, I've been tracking this shit. It's what we do.
Oh, it wasn't cases. It was possible cases. I think. Right?
Basically, yeah. So potential exposure. Again, because like I talked about, its incubation period is ridiculously long, and again, there's not that much studied on. There's only been 300 cases of the Andes variant previous to this.
Dude, you'll pray for the virus just so that you don't have to be left here with the maniacs who are going to be in charge when there's like a post-apocalyptic future.
What are you talking about? I'm letting them take ivermectin this time. I'm not stopping nobody. We'll thin this crowd out real quick.
It's going to be hard to keep up with the militias.
You're going to do what?
I'm going to stand idly by. That's what I'm going to do. I'm not saying shit.
I built caves in the 80s.
Hey,
militia.
We got our bug out back.
Militia, what are you guys talking about here?
Showing off the rails. McNiner was gone.
Yeah, show was just
militia. Huh?
We were talking about bunkers and
why are the
your
boys
own
never
mouth.
trying to raise militias anymore? Come on, what happened to the good old days?
Mr.
We
X
have a right to raise a militia according to the Constitution.
Hey, bunkers are for sissies. You want to be in that good spot up high on the hill under dense brush with a high power rifle. Okay.
Do not walk on the ridgeline. Walk under the ridgeline.
I actually, I built a small submersion vessel, and I'm planning to take that to the Canary Islands, where they have all the other people who are infected.
Dude,
isn't that great?
you guys are talking about that one thing?
The super infected.
That one thing?
Yeah, that one thing.
The thing
That
that
one thing,
kills.
yeah.
The thing that killed. Actually, it has killed one person, and one other person is sick or something like that. That's what I saw.
No, it's not one other person.
All right. How many plagues and viruses have been in the history of humans?
A lot.
Just the one that wiped out half of
Exactly.
us, and then
What's
a couple
new?
after that.
If you're a
Before that
millennial,
came.
you're just used to generational crises happening like every other year. Every generation.
I mean, don't worry.
Like
Don't worry,
Sponge's
we're
generation,
gonna-
if you think about, we've never not been in a war probably since Sponge was born.
I just want you to know that when I was younger, we didn't watch the news. We watched HBO.
Oh, see, that's the issue. We're all watching it now.
I watched the Discovery
HBO.
Channel. Fuck y'all.
Hey,
My dial TV.
Or Skinamax.
HBO is what you watch when
Do
your
it like
parents
they
weren't
do
paying
on the
attention.
Discovery Channel.
Back in my day, folks.
Back in my
Nowadays,
day.
y'all
back in
kids
your
have
day,
your
that was.
phones, and you're pretty much watching all that stuff.
Oh my God! Don't even
If
get
you're
me
old
started
enough-
on, and your parents don't know. It doesn't make it better. Okay.
Don't even get me started on phones.
You're old
because...
if you remember using squiggly lines to make the day pass.
If you can't draw an ass like this, we can.
When you spent hours messing with the vertical hold on your TV on the dirty channel for a few hours until something came through, you know you're old.
Oh,
Chad says,
oh,
Kenny, don't
okay.
forget to throw away them crusties. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, Love is Pain condoms coming out.
Dude, nowadays the bunny ears are actually better than cable, folks.
I
Not
love
sponsored
Playboy
YouTube.
Channel. I missed the Playboy Channel. It was classy. Now we got
They
Brazzers.
have HD bunny ears. Again, not sponsored YouTube.
Not sponsored Brazzers.
And when it comes to what you're actually getting, like if you're watching an NFL game, you're effing like 30 seconds ahead of everybody else. If you're
You know
on
what's
bunny
wild?
ears.
The U.S. or Department of Defense is going after some guys that 3D print because they found a way to produce a $4,999 antenna that the U.S. military uses for $10 on a 10.10-hour print on a 3D printer. And the Department of Defense is kind of stepping in going, hey, wait a minute. I got to give me a 3D printer.
You can make all
They're like
sorts of
3,000.
things.
They're really not that much. Like, I've been thinking hard about it. But fun fact, actually, Legos are not trademarked. As long as you don't actually write Lego on it, you can print actual Legos and sell them from 3D printers.
Right on, man.
You know, fun stuff. Put my 3D printer right over there.
But no, don't even get me started on phones.
I would use my 3D printer to make another 3D printer.
Because at least down here in Jersey, they're starting to do this thing in schools where they are actually like making us lock our phones next year in like cases, so we can't. No,
not only that, Spongy, but hopefully the war doesn't last a few more years, or you're going to have to go.
Yeah, exactly.
Selective service for you, young man.
And I'm not sending you any brownies. Not sending you any brownies. No magic brownies, buddy. You're on your own out there.
Let me ask you, Sponge, why do you need your phone at school?
Well, no,
you know why. Brad.
Here's the thing. So, first of all, I understand all the positives of it.
Calculator, clock.
No, I don't use it.
Calendar.
I usually just use it. Well, especially like during lunch, especially for like
hunters or lickers. What the heck?
Or if like we're in a class, like the teachers are like, "Okay, you guys can get your phones now since we're done everything like we can do."
You know, you're just causing mischief on those phones, boy.
No. Well, some of them maybe.
I can still make counter arguments. So the 30 minutes to whatever hour you get on your phone at lunch, no matter what, it's horrible for your neck. You're not going to be at a good angle.
You're going to look like a turtle.
It discourages true social interaction.
But here's the problem.
Which you know nothing about.
And again, when you're bored, sometimes your brain should be bored. It encourages imaginary and like more creative thought processes.
Oh, well,
and it's something that kids struggle with today.
Hold on a second.
Hey, I have a quick trick for that. Is you use your left hand.
Hold on, Levi. You wouldn't.
Levi,
you wouldn't want some of these kids to get bored and get an imagination now, because then it would get.
That's what my show is all about.
That's when people
there
like
he
Kenny
is. There's that guy.
That's when people like Kenny.
He's been hanging around the studio.
What guy?
There's some guy hanging around the studio out back. Let him in.
And yes, John Jay, you absolutely can 100% Google it, man.
Hey, we need someone to pick up chairs and move tables around. But
if you can market yourself, that's what it's all about.
From the Houston area, we have
This does not mean I'm a Raider fan.
No, my biggest issue.
The Terminator just showed up.
That's my biggest issue. If you want to live.
Wait till that cybernetic guy fires up. That'll be.
It's like Luke Skywalker when he turns on the targeting system. I've got you.
Did you get in a fight with Kill Bill, that chick, or what happened over there, bro?
Yeah, no, like I said before, I come from a long line of pirates. So.
And you got to do this, or you don't get the gold.
He does plunder the booty, if you know what I'm saying.
Well, I'm saying,
amen, brother.
For the gold to pass
somewhere,
down,
Papa Jane's wife's like, yeah, he does.
Ex-wife, so forget it.
So Levi, a few more things.
No need to apologize.
Take this wife and shove it. Oh no, that's a different song.
I mean, that's all Morgan Wallen songs. I was joking about that. I love Morgan Wallen's voice, but all of his songs are him making horrible decisions and then being like, "My bad, I'm so bad."
So Levi, here are some of my issues.
Okay, let's hear it.
First of all, I understand. Okay, I feel like now, at least where I'm at, my school, we don't like. I don't think the kids really. Y'all
don't play.
It's not the problem. Having the phones during class, I don't think it's affecting us. Really?
Of course you don't.
Like,
of course, that's what the drug dealer would say. The drug addict would say.
So
There's no. Here's the thing, Levi. I don't have a problem because I can stop anytime I want.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if that's like leading to bad behavior because the behavior's already bad enough. of what goes down in like our
That
bathrooms
just
and
because the
stuff.
behavior is bad
So-
doesn't mean they need to reinforce it. And
I've
us being
seen
a private
kids-
school, they are trying to raise leaders, and leaders don't stare at their phones. Followers
That's
don't
right.
stare at their
That's
phones.
right. Yes, that's why you go to
Well,
Catholic
no,
school.
and so well, no, they're
As someone
they're
that stares
banning
at their
they're
phone way too much every day.
they're banning it in public too.
I just think phones literally have absolutely no place in any school setting.
That's where he would live for sure.
And I think even so in college. But at
But
that
so
point,
but
you're
here
adults.
here are just two things I feel are like reasons why, and it's only one reasonable one.
Reason.
The second one you can argue with me with because this is just a student's perspective. So the thing is, the first one, it's not knock on wood. If like anything ever bad happens in the school, and you need your phone,
Sure, you could use it to throw at the shooter.
well, no, or
Hey,
cause
rule number of
you-
self-defense is anything's a weapon.
That's right. Learn to throw it like
You-
a
you-
Chinese star.
A full water bottle can weigh like
Okay,
5
Levi.
pounds. Yeah.
Rio de Janeiro, buddy.
Let's
Yes,
go.
sir. Brazil against the
Janeiro.
Cowboys.
Brasilia, Sao
Yeah. I
I
Paulo.
forgot you weren't here when we were talking about that.
And so my second reason is, it don't act like it's just us who want to be on our phones.
Oh, that's what I'm
Those-
saying. I stare at my phone way too much.
Those teachers,
So-
dude. Whenever
So
they're
hold
on,
on,
Oh, yeah,
we're
they're
losing
bad.
2 home games.
Yeah,
So
y'all do.
the Rams game in Melbourne, yes, it's a SoFi home game that's actually being played over there. It's still a home game for us because we take over that stadium.
Yeah.
And we're playing in Mexico City, the Minnesota Vikings. It's like, hold on. Like every time we go to Minnesota, they whoop us. I want to whoop them at Levi's. What is up?
Estadio Banorte.
no, Levi, I know
Now,
I'm gonna have
Sponge,
an
I'm going to give you a
issue.
counter argument to the whole bad thing too. It's actually sometimes worse to initiate a ton of panicked parents that then clog phone lines and lines of communication. And in actual emergencies, it is very
My baby.
important to have clear and concise lines of communication and action plans in place. Now, I would argue that students should have more say in these action plans and ensuring that their place of education is, again, as someone that is a federally trained ground security coordinator,
Federally trained.
if anything happened at the airlines, we activated what's known as the LERAP. That's the Local Emergency Response Action Plan. And I'm telling you, we take all the fucking trash to make sure nobody gets records. We do a lot of different crazy shit. And
Can I tell
again,
you something?
if the school is prepared properly.
If I may just chime in as someone
Yeah.
who was born in the 70s, we never
I
had
understand y'all didn't
emergencies.
have it.
We
I
never had a
understand-
single
yeah,
emergency
because,
ever.
and because and
we
you know
never
why?
needed a phone.
You know why? Because you didn't have those things. So hold on, it's the problem
There were
now.
better gun control laws.
And
What-
that
what
too.
guns?
Okay, well we're not gonna get into that.
Yeah, that was a lot of guns.
Yeah, that's a different argument.
It's a different argument for a different
There
day.
were always bad hombres.
I
but
lived
like
in Colorado that had the loosest gun laws in the country, man. You want to go shoot a Barrett 50 caliber? Let's fucking go.
I want to
Jake
know where
can
they have
probably
the
talk
loosest
about that in
slots.
Texas.
That's where I wanna go.
it's just like here's the thing. I know
helicopters up there.
I
Loose
know
slots.
I'm immediately I know I'm gonna immediately get mad when first thing I see is if say next year we actually do enforce this, which I don't know if my school will. They want to, but I don't think.
Dude, you don't need. I'm sorry, you don't need your phone in school. It just
I
doesn't make any
understand
sense
I
at all.
understand that.
Now,
understand that.
it
Hold
could
on.
be on you, but you should
Exactly.
not
That's
touch it. You shouldn't
that
touch
is
it.
my
Now,
that
here's
is
the
my
thing.
thing.
If you touch it, it's done. You touch it again,
Yes.
you're suspended. You touch it again, you're gone from the school completely. Now,
Okay,
if kids are okay,
that's
kids wanna
crazy.
I would
sign
be
that,
against that
That's
because
crazy.
you're taking a kid away from learning because they touch their phone. I definitely agree. Maybe allow them to have it.
I'm saying
Because again, you're trying to
emergency.
teach the kids responsibility and graduate it on
That's
time.
right, which is why they need to have it, or else
Exactly.
they can't show us.
You are
Right.
correct on that.
Yeah.
Because you need to be, but of course, I agree with you. If you get like one warning, second time, you're on the list. And it's almost like a shame
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Can you imagine all the other kids be like, bro, you really couldn't fucking do it?
Yeah,
And
like you're
only
pathetic.
3 kids have their
And so
phones.
like here's the thing. Here's the thing.
The problem is
You're like a bad dog.
At least
Don't come to school with a new phone.
you know, at my school
You know
we
all the
have,
girls have their phone, right? All the girls can do it.
Let me-
Every
let me-
girl can do this,
Let me
but
give you an
a
example
boy
of a
can't do
rich
it.
kid thing.
It's amazing.
In school, they took this one kid's phone, and his dad came to the principal and
And
made
beat
the
him down?
argument that sure you can keep the phone by your policy, but you can't keep the SIM card. So they would take the SIM card out and just go put it in another phone. And he came to school with another phone. And he was legally correct on that because of the information kept on the SIM card. Yeah, I'm telling you, we took our teachers to fucking actually like. One teacher said she wasn't going to accept the assignment. We used her own fucking like the thing we signed the contract at the beginning of the year with the teacher, and we used that against her. And we.
But you
forced her.
said in section 7, paragraph
So why am I
8.
Why am I argumentative and refer to the papers? Man, I've been like that.
Absolutely. You don't know how many times. So like a couple days ago, like our history teacher, he said it was on Monday. We had
It's important to read the fine print.
he said on Thursday we had a test. He said he had put it on our grade site.
Like you may never get a phone.
On our little
Do you use
our
Canva?
school chat. No, we use Power School
Okay,
and we use
Canva went down the other day. It got hacked like crazy.
and we use Microsoft.
Wasn't me.
So here's the thing. He said, guys, he said last week, he said on Thursday or Friday that we had a test on Monday. So it's Mother's Day weekend. We're not really focused.
But it's not
most of us.
Kids Day weekend.
No, but here's the thing. We have, like, we do stuff over the
All of
weekend.
a
We're not always
sudden, people were going to
if
do
you don't-
special things with their mom on Mother's Day. No, but that's messed up. Coach, that's messed up. It's Mother's Day. And I was going to spend time with my mom for 7 minutes in the morning. And, like, come on, get serious.
No, like, here's the thing. We walk in, we had him first period Monday morning. And, like, we knew we had it because we had figured it out. But he said, guys, are you ready? I'll give you 5 minutes to study. And then he kept saying, well, I had it. We kept trying to fight him with it. We kept saying, well, you didn't have it up on anything. And he was like, I had it up on Microsoft and I had it up on your grade site. We checked both things. He didn't have it up.
He blew it.
He still made us take it.
You
By
blew
the way,
it.
I don't know if y'all remember. I gave y'all, or we were talking a while ago, and I talked about a guy that was at the facility that I dapped up, and he was like, "Good seeing you again." And I was like, "I have no clue who this guy is because I've never met him."
Who is you?
I'm pretty sure it was your D-line coach.
My guy?
No, the Eagles
Clint Hurt?
coach.
Oh, I think you're talking about
I've seen him in a lot of videos recently, and I was like, "Wait a fucking minute!"
I thought you meant the Jaguars.
Oh yeah, and he probably was there. He was probably there watching UR.
Look, and y'all also took Keyshawn James Newby. He works out.
Yeah.
Works out of the facility. Cole Wisnowski works out of the facility. I was like, y'all just took all the guys that work out there.
Does Joshua
Somebody's
Wiro
doing it, right?
work out of the facility?
That's all I
I
like.
don't know. They said they got like 40 guys there right now in the NFL.
So see, here's the thing. Here's another thing. I know I'm gonna get mad first time I ever say like we do this phone thing and whatever. And if we finish all our work in the class, and if I see a damn teacher pull her phone out, I'm gonna be like,
Rightfully
see,
so.
that's hypocritical.
You take a
That's
picture.
hypocritical.
Take a picture and write her up, but you don't have your phone.
They're
And you don't know what a
argue-
real camera looks
What
like.
they're going to argue, though, is just like how I argued with the college.
What is this thing? What the
Technically,
fuck?
adults,
I'm blind.
you never know what's going on in life. Like,
You
if
know,
they have kids,
I understand that.
like,
But exactly, you don't know. So say like
but you don't have kids. You don't have a job.
We don't know that.
have-
We don't
yeah,
know
but
that.
we have a family. Well, exactly. We don't know that. What Kenny said.
It's a private school. Come on now.
Exactly.
And they don't have
You
school
know
vouchers
that.
like Florida.
You know how the nursery kids
If
get
it's in a
down.
Catholic school, then you definitely don't know.
I don't know, man.
Exactly.
Kids are crazy. I wouldn't put it
You know what
past
I
them.
mean in that sense. You're not an adult.
I mean, okay, yeah, but yeah, you should. Okay, if something bad happens, yeah, fine. I don't
She's
care.
like,
but
but
if you're
I am
just-
an adult. I have children.
Or if you're okay, but that's fine. You just
And
you
he
let
had
the school-
sniffles this
like-
morning.
Well, you know what?
These tum-tums are-
When we work in construction or
Levi,
any job that I had,
Levi.
like in construction or anything like that,
But I kind of do
because of
agree with
safety
you, Sponge.
reasons, you're not supposed to have a phone. So even as an adult, when you go into a job, you don't have a phone.
Exactly.
So teachers
So see, here's
should
the
not
thing.
have a phone either.
Yeah,
They
I
get
say this.
distracted. They're the ones that are they're
I say
teaching,
this.
but they get distracted by looking at Facebook, looking at YouTube
I say
videos.
this.
Oh yeah, I know a lot of teachers.
doing whatever,
I mean, yeah,
and
they're
that's
on
a
their
big
phones way too
distraction.
much.
I say this. Okay.
Pornhub.
I'm gonna use.
Pornhub.
I'm.
Dude, we've had 4 teachers in our
checking
I'm
out
gonna
county.
their-
use.
Kenny, we've had
I'm
4
gonna
teachers
use
in our
They're
county
fan
this
only,
week
only
get
fans, you know.
fired for inappropriate relationships.
Yeah,
with
you don't have
students.
to finish the story. I know what you're saying.
For this week.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. Okay. So
In
I'm gonna use
Nebraska,
the
they
same.
call it
They said they're cutting
Cornhub.
$36 million from the education budget, but fuck,
Levi,
guys.
I'm gonna use the same logic that these teachers are gonna use if we ever get caught with our phone. Can I use it real quick?
Let's hear it.
If they even do it now, if like we have our phone out and say like we were texting a parent or whatever, they say, oh, your parents should know you're in school. They shouldn't be texting you. Okay, well then everyone should know you're at work. They shouldn't be texting you or calling you. I'm gonna use that same. I don't care. I don't care if it's messed up. I really don't care if it's messed up. I don't care if something happened. I mean,
Unless it's an actual emergency, you're absolutely correct.
This world has fallen apart.
I encourage
yeah,
kids
but
to
at this
push
point-
back on. Like I would tell my kids in the Y, I'll never enforce a rule on you that we can't explain.
Yeah.
exactly. And another thing, here's the thing.
And I would give
At
them
least-
chances. I'd be like, go ahead, try to explain it.
RFK says there shouldn't be any rules.
I mean, we are in a hantavirus coming from cruise ships, and we fired every cruise ship health investigator.
That's so disappointing because I want to enjoy myself on a cruise trip. I don't want,
Fucking
on a
cruises
cruise
are
ship. I don't
horrible.
want to get thrown up and like
Yay or
have
nay on
diarrhea.
cruises, gentlemen.
I mean, Margaritaville.
Nay,
I'm
I
done
was
down.
never really a.
Margarita.
So see, here's the thing.
The
another
Margaritaville
thing I
cruise
gotta
is the
say,
shit.
Levi.
Have you been on one, Papa J, a cruise?
I've never been on a cruise. I've been
It's
on
the
boats,
cheapest
but
one,
never
too.
been on a cruise.
You're
I've
not
been
missing
watching
anything.
videos on them though. Like
Just don't
there's
throw your
guys that are on
fiance over the
YouTube.
side and you'll be fine. Why
Levi,
do you
here's
have to
another
throw
thing
your
I gotta
fiancé
say.
over the side?
YouTubers go on different cruises.
Why is
and
that a
critique it
thing
and
all the
that
time?
stuff.
What's
I've
happening?
How
been-
many Disney employees got arrested on that Disney cruise for pedophilia charges?
Lindsey Graham won.
Trump.
So Levi, here's another thing.
Meemaw,
At
I was
least-
on the ride.
At least at my school, we have phone pockets in every classroom.
Phone pockets.
So it's like where we just put our
What
phone
the-
up in the in the pouches.
Not a sponsor, phone
But
pockets.
Not sponsor YouTube.
The thing is, like, okay, some teachers just aren't good at enforcing us to put our phones up there, and they don't really give a consequence if you're caught with your phone. So, like,
To be
what-
fair, kids don't listen
if
to
you ju-
teachers, and they're not allowed to smack
but
the
see,
shit
here's
out
the
of
thing.
you anymore.
Here's the thing. They can
Yeah,
write
that's
you
what I'm
up.
saying.
They can.
So
they can.
it's
They can
deteriorating.
do
on camera. It has deteriorated.
But if you
the school
here's the
system.
thing. Here's the thing. My problem is
Bring back
if-
real jungle
I-
gyms, thin out the crowd.
Here's the
I'm on
thing.
the high road
I,
course.
The hard concrete in
at
the
least-
schoolyard,
at
not
least
like
with me.
the rubber floor.
at least with me, I put my phone up there.
He's not
But
going to
no
make
matter if the teacher, no matter if the teacher is stupid enough to look or not. The problem is, like, if they just enforced them where we wouldn't have to be at where we're at now, where, if they just enforced it a little bit more.
I forced my school accidentally to get rid of event as like that end of year like where you do all the sports competitions for the ribbons. I forgot what they fucking call it. But,
Sports banquet?
we were doing one of them, and it's like was this race where they had you on a scooter and you like ran across the gym one way, switched people, ran back across, and I was competitive, so I got with one of the other competitive kids, and we kicked everybody's ass. But he slipped when he was bringing me back, and I was just so fucking fast and flying, and I was perfectly lined up with those giant metal double doors, and I blasted into that thing like face first so fucking hard, almost
Nice.
took the door off.
Excellent.
Oh, Levi,
Everyone's just sitting there like,
Levi,
"Is he okay?"
you're gonna love this. Levi, you're gonna love this story. It's
I just
football
braced.
related. So, my school, we have
Yes, I
the
did accept the
worst.
coaching position. I'll see you in a week.
Please do. We need it. Especially especially after what I'm about to explain to you.
I'm actually about to start coaching in the fall.
The
Me
past-
too.
the
I
past,
got an assistant bong hitter position.
What?
It's
I
true.
know.
we
Snoop
have-
Dogg
It's like
I
a
just
boombox
got
crap.
really sick of
couldn't
these
finish
coaches
all his stuff, so
in
he
this
needs an
flag league
assistant
this
bong
year.
hitter.
Guys, what is the farthest farthest wide receiver on the left called? An X.
On the
right?
Out
left,
route.
the X.
What do you call the farthest wide receiver on the right?
The Z.
Congratulations, you know more than some of the coaches I've met this season.
Hey man, we know that. We know that. It's
Hey,
crazy.
you remember
See,
what I was
here's-
saying? There are 24 more letters in the alphabet. Okay.
More?
Shit, I forgot the rest.
No,
Does
So-
Elemento count as
Sorry,
one letter?
my school has
25
never
if you
been
read
a.
in Spanish.
What if you
It
make
has never-
Elemento?
I was also telling these guys linebackers used to be outside linebacker and inside linebacker.
And
Now,
middle.
the reason for that it was 3-4 versus 4-3.
We also had a middle
sometimes you had
linebacker.
two inside linebackers, right?
My name
So
is
you
Jack.
didn't really have a middle linebacker. Now it's
True.
Mike, Sam, and Will.
Don't forget my boy Jack in the 3-4.
So
Mike, Will,
well,
Sam,
that,
Jack.
so there's another name I didn't know.
In the 3-4, you call the second middle linebacker the Jack or Joker. So you got Mike and Jack.
I knew
Or
the
Mike and
Joker.
Joker.
I could not remember.
Football, dude, is all it's all the same letter. They don't give a fuck.
Joker!
How many
That's what they're
offensive
gonna be
I've
screaming
run?
in Mexico.
They
Joker!
just, if they want to go right, it's any word that starts with fucking R because people are dumb.
Right, that means right.
Even back
So,
to fucking CCU, they ran their offense like that. Ruby,
Omaha?
Ruby. Lucy.
So see, okay, my school has always been awful at football, going back like 70 years.
Is it a white neighborhood?
Yeah,
There you go.
yeah.
There you go.
We
That was a real analytical take there, Kenny.
Quick one. It's just it's a quick geographical glance. I just wanted to glance.
and
Zoom
we
out.
How did your district
least-
vote? Okay.
They had trees. They
At
have
least
trees.
last year-
so-
at least okay. So this season basically we went 0-12. I think the season before we went like 2-10. We went like 2-10. The last we haven't had a winning season in I think 70 years was our last winning season.
you need to disband the whole school
Our
system.
football team was bad, but shit, yeah.
Yeah,
just
that's
throw it
terrible.
out and start over.
So the thing is,
Have you tried
we
turning it power off and turning it back on?
Yeah, have you tried that?
Clearing your cache?
Hey,
No,
I'm a maintenance
see.
guy. That is the first thing I ask.
That's right.
Try turning it off and turn it back on again.
no,
Or,
see, we just
or
need a
you
new
come over
we
and
just need
charge
a new
them
athletic director.
$12,000.
But see, so here's the thing, Kenny. Speak of that.
Yes.
So we you know, the greatest thing to happen at a football game this year was when I went to 2 games. Absolutely regret it. We got like 55-0 at every single by halftime at every single game.
Mercy.
Yeah, we had 19
Damn.
kids on our team. I mean,
you don't even have enough for starters on each
Yeah.
side.
Who played both
Yeah.
ways?
Yeah.
oh, and they had to bench some kids just because they were that awful.
Well, hold on, real
Um,
quick. In high school, Levi, you didn't have somebody who played both ways in high school. We did. We had like 2 or 3.
Oh, yeah,
people
we-
who did.
Oh yeah, we had 7.
Most
Okay.
of our dudes
We had the
played both
number 1
ways.
track team in the state and the
Um,
number 1 cross country team in the state, and we still went 1
Oh,
and
so-
to 11.
And
Oh,
here's
by the
another thing.
way, real quick, let me just say this: from my high school, Jabril Peppers, drafted by the Cleveland
we
Browns.
don't,
By
we
the
don't
way,
care. We don't
he's
care.
starting
We
his
don't
rap
care.
career, and he's going by the name J Pep.
Oh
Support
yeah,
him.
Adam Randall, the guy we drafted out of Clemson, the
J.
owner's
Pep.
pick. Turns out he's from Myrtle Beach, actually. So,
Oh, cool.
And his principal that he's in a photo with, I used to
Blue
watch
80.
her daughter at the YMCA, basically. So wild in that sense, like. Small
Okay,
world.
so you know what I was saying is we've never been good. We're
Now with that attitude, you will.
And the best thing that happened at a football
Buck
game
up.
this year is I went.
See, your athletic director, I'm going to tell you, if I was
That guy needs to be punched in the throat. Something.
First thing
He
I'm
really
doing,
does.
I'm going to find the really competitive kids. Hey, you got to.
Oh, don't worry. I'll get. Hey,
It's what you didn't
don't
do.
worry. I'll get to that. I'll get to that. And the best thing that happened this year, I went to the homecoming game.
Oh, what? The homecoming game. Did you just say that, or was it a glitch?
His mic's been a little.
I think he's gone. He gone. Homecoming game. You sounded like the robot in that movie War Games. You're like, oh, back me. And then
It's because the Terminator's here. I'm telling you.
and then they sent nukes everywhere.
I locked on to you, John Smith.
Spongy, are you okay? I actually I like all but one of the Terminator movies. Can you guess which one I hate? Do you not know them that well? Most people don't know them that well.
I don't.
No, I really like all of them except for the one with the guy from Batman, Christian Bale. It's such a bad, depressing movie. All the other ones are cool.
Oh, yeah.
You know, it's like too
I didn't
too
even see that
depressing. It was like, what the F? I'm not why. This is stupid.
What's
Give me
up,
the
people?
fun stuff. What's up, John?
John Jay!
What I miss?
Not much.
Everything.
The Niners have 2 games in other countries.
So, for those who don't know, Mr. YTC's Knicks are in the conference finals.
Then New York still has a team? Congrats. That's awesome, man.
Doing better than Baltimore.
Oh, man. Poor Baltimore. They're
I
not
would love for
recruiting. They
Baltimore
got to
to
recruit
actually
better.
So, if the Knicks win the next 4 games, they'll be back in the finals for the first time in many years.
That's going to make some New York
Good
fans
for
really
Knicks
happy.
fans, man. Finally start
Wasn't it
selling
last
some
year?
jerseys again.
Wasn't it last year the Knicks were in the playoffs, lost, and like tried to beat up some firemen that had the jersey from another team? They're despicable. They're despicable people. Everyone except YTC.
Well,
Well,
Knicks
Mr. YTC's from New
Yeah,
Jersey.
YTC's
He's
all
not
right.
from New York.
No, but he's a Knicks fan.
We'll still keep him around, though. We'll forgive him for that.
No, he's fine.
I just pray that they don't have to deal with what we dealt with Harbaugh. I just hope
there he
Harbaugh
is.
Different turn.
What's
There he
Harbaugh
is.
going a huge
Okay,
run?
my fault.
Kevin
I
Patullo.
hope for
So-
Giant fans they do, man. They've got a lot of good.
Basically, the best thing is I went to the homecoming game, and
Homecoming.
I won the 50-50. I won $100.
Hey,
Right
okay.
on. Did you blow
Nice.
it
I
on
like to see
candy? Did you blow it all on candy, Spot?
No, I didn't.
He put it all on Poly Market bets.
You bought a bunch of Starbursts?
Have you seen that, by the way?
Oh, you know that stripper too, huh?
The
Oh, that's her
teacher
name,
that's
yeah.
teaching his kids how
What?
to
What are we-
Cinnamon.
trade.
Also, cinnamon is a thing. Haven't
Blew
met
it all on
nutmeg
candy
yet,
and
but I can't
cinnamon.
wait.
What are we talking about?
I think we're talking about foods and condiments that sound like names of strippers for 2000. Like,
Wow.
how about Listerine to the stage?
You want to hear a funny story?
Listerine.
You guys want to hear a funny story?
I like relish
yeah.
myself.
Relish.
Here's a funny story. Because we're talking about condiments, I actually know some ladies with condiment names like Mrs. Ketchup.
Ooh, I wonder what her specialty is.
I can't
Hands
even say the joke.
French
live that I
fried
just
potatoes.
thought of. You know that sound like when the ketchup's trying to come out of the bottle and it's.
Haven't you ever
You
seen
know.
the Saturday Night Live commercial where it's like easy release and easy release doesn't make the fart sound? It goes, ah. And then, and so he's at the table hitting it, and the family's like, "What the fuck?" And it's just going, "Oh."
It'd be better if they put
Instead of the
Deshaun
fart
Watson
sound.
and Robert Kraft's face up there.
Have you ever been to dinner and grabbed the ketchup and heard a bunch of, and it's like you're embarrassed? How about easy release ketchup? Ah. And it was like the dumbest SNL shit ever.
I remember that.
Saturday
That
Night
was
Live is
hella
still a
funny.
thing.
It is, and they just started in the UK. They They just franchised. They just started a new franchise.
I have friends, and they tell me if you watch Saturday Night Live, what's the polite way to say this?
They don't get it.
You're an enemy of the state.
You're a libtard.
Something like that.
Tell you what, bro. Watch. This was hilarious. Last week they have this guy named Dismukes. He's like this funny ass tall white skinny guy, and he just did this sketch last week where he's in a car with two girls and like saying all this crazy shit in the back. They're like, "Oh, don't let me drink too much, so I'm gonna go skinny dipping." And then like some Jamaican beat comes on, and he just starts like dance hall freestyling. And the girls in the back like, what the fuck? And he nails it, right? And the song ends, and they're like, what was that? And he's like, I don't know. He's like, and they're like that. He's like, I didn't want to be a white Rasta guy. Damn it. He's like, no. He's like, and they're like, it's okay. It wasn't that good. He's like, are you kidding me, ladies? They're like, come on. He's like, that was next level. Thanks for trying to make me feel better, but
listen, this is my hot take of the night.
My
non-sports take, but SNL needs to hire that guy who sang in the Super Bowl, because for whatever the reason, every time I watch his clips, it is so hilarious. I saw this one when he's doing Jeopardy. Yeah. You haven't seen it, so yeah, watch it. Basically, he's getting everything wrong on purpose because he doesn't understand what's going on, and then he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna risk everything so I can lose," and then he gets it right. And he's like, "Oh my gosh, I have to come back."
Do y'all remember?
Bad Bunny's funny. He's actually
whose line is it anyway?
Yeah, I remember that. Wayne Brady.
Oh, Wayne Brady. There's actually a new spin on the show. It's I can't remember the guy's name that runs it, but they have a guy that is
it the guy with the glasses?
Yes.
Is he British or is he just American and looks British? Like
American and looks British.
Okay.
But there's a guy on the show that is a really famous DM in Dungeons and Dragons, D&D.
Is it the old guy, the old white guy, or no?
That's his father, I think, of the game show
wow.
host.
Okay.
But absolutely fucking just great cinema.
There's that cool D&D guy, that club that goes on with celebrities who play they play all year, every year. There's like a secret D&D club.
Mm-hmm.
I know a lot of people.
Secret.
D&D.
I like Risk. I'm very happy playing Risk. It's nice and simple. Anybody can play.
What's your starting risk, man? I always start in the same place.
You're talking about everyone in Australia and then push out?
Yes, every fucking time. I will either lose the game.
That's because there's nothing
over Australia.
Because there's nothing to defend behind you. So you're just like, let's go.
Once you get out of Australia, and there's only one way in. You're never gonna take me out of the game.
So speaking of Australia,
I do the same thing.
I somehow ran into some Rams fans where in my area.
No.
I was like, "What, Rams fans?
They
What?
were real."
And they were reminding me because I was wearing a 49ers hat today.
It's like running into Santa Claus.
And you want to know what they told me? They're like, "We're gonna run that stadium in Australia." I said, I hope you guys are right, because you guys every time you guys say that, like, we take over stadiums, and then they got so mad at me, and they say, "You know what? Those are fighting words."
I would have been like, all right, Easter Bunny and Santa Claus, I'll see you next time. I would have been like, look, honey, Rams fans.
I mean, if you watch Kenny Shorts, Max Crosby's headed to the
That's the word, folks. The babies know.
That would suck.
Listen, there are other LA sports teams, but there are no Rams fans anywhere. I'm sorry.
No, hell no. I lived in LA. There were no Rams fans. There's Raider fans and there's 49er fans and there's Broncos fans, but there ain't no Rams fans.
No, there's even Dallas fans out there.
Yeah, there's everything but. Nobody wears that blue and yellow. It's ridiculous looking.
Oh, the show, by the way, is called Dropout by College Humor.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, okay.
Oh, yeah, I would never go to Australia just because of those giant animals. Screw that.
Those have giant spiders, bigger than your face.
No, I'm done.
They're not as bad as the gators, though.
I'm not afraid of a bunch of stuff, but I one time went to the East Bay and I saw one of those wolf spiders, I said, "Fuck that!
Yo,
Fuck
wolf
that!"
spider, bro.
I said, "Screw that!
Wolf Spider! It sounds like a heavy metal band. Wolf Spider.
Wolf.
Screw that!"
It might have to be
Nope,
a real
nope,
thing.
nope.
Yeah, you haven't seen a
we
wolf
actually
spider in
have
real
wolf
life.
spiders here in Utah. They're not that bad.
I think you were going to say you have a band
No,
in the
they're
area.
not that bad.
In the
They're
ugly
have- we have
outhouse when I went camping,
semi-poisonous, though.
there was a giant wolf spider in the corner, bigger than my fucking hand, fighting a wasp. And you have to make a real life choice. How bad do you need to shit in the woods?
YTC.
I mean, you could just poop your pants and then get in the lake. It happens all
I
the
had
time.
never
Wash your
shit
underwear while
so
you're in
fast
there.
in my life.
Look at YTC. He said it's a badass thing.
It is a badass
And
thing,
they-
bro. We should make the New Jersey
Here
Wolf
comes
Spiders.
Spiders!
That's
New
the
Jersey
URL
wolf spiders,
expansion
let's
team.
go.
We are the wolf spiders.
Yeah.
The worst spiders we have here in Texas is the brown recluse. You guys ever
Fuck
heard-
those.
Oh,
little
hell
bugs.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we got Black
We got,
Widow.
Watch
we got
your
those
skin
two.
from the
We got
inside.
black widows. We got.
There's another one,
Florida,
too.
bro. We got all of them down here.
Yeah,
We
and
got
then
You
you
live in
tarantulas
Florida. You
out
got
here,
like
too.
way worse stuff than
I know
Yo,
you guys.
I had a
Wolf
friend in high
spider!
school, and he worked for his father's landscaping company, so his dad, took advantage of him. And I'll never forget when that motherfucker came to school with his first brown recluse bite. Like literally
Brown
a fucking just
recluse.
pocket of his skin disintegrating. And we joked he got bit so many times by wolf spiders, he actually kind of built up an immunity to them.
That's right. I worked with kids before many times.
Like
In a
holding his
school.
leg from those
and at
wolf-
Nickelodeon.
brown recluse bite. Sorry.
Check
Nick,
this
Nick,
out.
Nick,
One
Nick,
time
Nick,
we were
Nick,
going
Nick.
through Calaveras Road there in the Bay Area.
Alaveras Road. That's awesome. Is that real?
What?
Yeah, Calaveras.
Oh,
So we were going
Calaveras.
down Calaveras.
Yeah.
Alaveras
And-
coming to the stage.
And we turned around the corner, and there was a migration of tarantulas. And I kid you not, there was
that, dude.
thousands of
Oh, that's
tarantulas
gross, man.
crossing the road, and we had to get to the other side, so we had to drive through them, and all you hear is this crunch and crunch and crunch in our tires. It was nasty. My wife was freaking out. I was thinking maybe they'll get caught in the wheelbarrow or something, and
Damn,
we'll end up with
gross.
a bunch of tarantulas in our car.
And then
or
they'd
something.
be in the car and on your head and shit like in a movie.
right.
You're like, ah!
Just like that
But
movie.
you could hear the crunch when we were turning the road and going down the road. You could hear all the crunch, crunch,
I know.
crunch, 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 crunch.
Oh
crunch.
man, you got a lot of explaining to do when you get to the gates of heaven.
I've actually been to,
What was with that spider incident?
I've actually been camping out in the woods.
You couldn't stop. You couldn't stop.
I've actually been.
Just shoo them out of the way, get in front of the car, and shoo them out of the way, right?
I've actually been camping out in the forest in California, and yes, there are these tarantulas in
Gross.
California.
I
But they
don't like
mostly-
spiders and snakes.
Papa Jay's got to watch for scorpions too, where he's at.
Yeah,
probably.
scorpions.
Oh, scorpion is another great name.
That is
My
a
name
bad
is Scorpion, and this is my band. Hey, I'm
I
Scorpion.
went and watched the Scorpions perform one time. That was really cool.
I'm here to play with the puppies. I'm on parole. My name's Scorpion. I'll be your waiter today.
So,
It says scorpion. It says scorpion.
you guys want to hear a funny story about me embarrassing myself this week?
Yes, of course.
Okay, so I'm throwing out my trash in my garbage bin over the weekend, and then I opened my bin and a raccoon jumped and freaked me out.
Did you punch it like those videos?
I
where
was like, hell no! I basically ran away like
oh,
like a kid. No, get away!
I
from
thought
me.
you knocked the raccoon out.
I was like, get away from me! Get away!
Do you see those videos where like people are
hate
trying to like surprise their friend or something, and then they like get punched in the face because they're doing like a prank?
I hate raccoons.
Yeah,
Basically,
I feel bad
How
for
the hell
them.
did you get in my damn garbage bin?
They're everywhere. I feel bad for them. In the
then
morning,
what he-
they're really everywhere.
What he did about it, my neighbor's dog was out loose, and then the dog saw it, and the dog started running away. I was, oh my gosh! That made me feel a little better. Like, all right, even an animal, even a dog is afraid of a raccoon.
Yeah, no, they're not. They're pretty scary, and they're smart,
That's
and
the
they got
raccoons
really good
totally up to date.
hands.
That's what YTC said. Raccoons are just cats with hand grips.
Raccoons, yeah. That's what we call them, raccoons. Not raccoons, raccoons.
Raccoons.
That's
Have
what we
you
used to
seen-
call them,
Have you
West
seen those
Kentucky.
weird videos on YouTube where like these guys are feeding like 20 raccoons?
No, but I know
They're
they're
funny.
starving. What happened? Levi left for good or just for now?
Oh, Levi's gone. Spongy took off. We're holding down the fort right now. So the schedule's coming out tomorrow.
It's the Alamo.
We should do a special edition for that.
Yeah, I'll be there. Who's gonna do it?
Mm.
Probably
I'm
not
working,
McNiner.
I'm working, so I'll find out when I get home. So
I don't know when it's gonna be released, like what time, but
5
I
o'clock.
forgot. I
5
actually
5 o'clock
forgot.
Pacific time.
Yeah,
I
5
forgot
o'clock.
that was happening, so
Now,
I released a bunch of shit
there
that
is a
couldn't come out
website-
later
hold
than
on.
tomorrow.
There is a website that is already leaking the games. They have like 12 weeks already.
Really?
I don't know what's it called, but yeah.
Wait, I said YTC. You mean on your channel? Yeah, if you're on there, I'll definitely watch. I don't know if I could pop on, but I'll definitely watch.
Oh, if he's
You're
going
in the
live,
East Coast, right?
yeah.
Me?
YTC.
Oh,
he's on
YTC,
the
yeah.
East Coast.
Yeah, so it'll be 8 o'clock his time. It'll be 7 Central, 5 o'clock Pacific.
Yeah. I'll probably be in his chat if he does go live, because
Yeah, if you go live, I'll join.
I get home every day now at 8 o'clock. So that's why I'm on late.
That is late, man. That's kind of sucks.
It's good money. Like, I'm not gonna just because I get home this late, money's money, and especially
oh yeah, it doesn't
where
matter.
I live, you need the money.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm usually done by like 1 p.m., 2 p.m., and that's even too late. Like, I just hate working when it's like in the second part of the day. I'm just beat. Physically just not having it.
I've done a graveyard shift one time. I said, hell no. I learned that day I need my sleep at night.
Yeah.
But I know people who would rather work late than work in the daytime.
Some people like to sleep when like the sun is out, and I feel that. I like that. I like that too.
Yeah, I used to work graveyard for a couple of years, and I liked for a while. I liked it. You get up. You get off in the morning. I'd go have some breakfast, and it'd be just an easy cruise all the way home, and then sleep. But then you miss out on a lot of things during the day. You wake up at 5, 6 o'clock, and then just eat something and go back to work, and kind of sucked, but. It was a good experience. Graveyard is so bad, but you miss a lot of football. That's the only thing.
I got one of my foster brothers. He does security and he does graveyard. He likes it because he's not a day person, so he likes doing things at night. So
he's a vampire. It's okay.
Yeah.
Now, so are most gingers.
Now.
Yeah, that's true, Steve.
Now he gets paid $50 an hour, so he's like $50 an hour. That's probably a lot more money than most people get paid. So that's why.
Yeah, that's anything. I mean, listen, it's hard enough out there. You have to make at least the minimum needs to be like 30. Hopefully. I don't know how you can survive on the $30 an hour.
I know. Speaking of that, I know this is off topic, but there was a giant protest in the airport, and people were like saying, hey, $30 should be the minimum if
hell
we're
yeah
in the airport, and it got really big, of course, the news, but it got really a giant conversation on social media saying
Mom Domdy just showed if you actually do what you're supposed to do, you can erase billions of dollars of deficit in less than a year.
That's not going to happen.
So basically, the simple point.
Also, by the way, BP posted record profit numbers this year.
Of course,
so it's
they
not
did.
Inflation. Sorry.
Yeah, of course they did.
Here's the point that a lot of people were saying is that they're saying, do you remember just 10, 15 years ago that $15 was radical at that point? Now $30 just to survive. Wow, how times have changed. It's not what I used to remember anymore. Things have changed because you could actually survive in the area where I live for $15 an hour. Not anymore.
You could say
I could have done it. I could have done it for even less.
The American
I was very
dream
good at living below my
used
means.
to be that You had endless potential. You might be the next Henry Ford. Then the American dream became a house with a family on a single pair with the white picket fence. Then the American dream became just having a family and house with 2 incomes. Now the American dream is shit. Am I just gonna not die in debt?
No, hopefully that you can pay your credit card. That's really the last stage.
Oh, I don't have a credit card. I'm
Well, that's
glad.
good.
I'm glad I've never folded. I remember my bank. Oh, you're starting college. It's just community college. Let's start you up with a college credit card. It's going to be a
Well, it does establish some credit though, so it does
Yeah,
have
it
some.
is
It
good.
also, when you get a credit, like your credit limit, also helps your credit. So like it does help your credit.
Having well-established credit
Especially if you don't use it.
payments is actually essential for things on
Like
later on.
basically,
in life.
they
But
want you to be in debt.
the problem is no one teaches anyone financial literacy.
Yeah,
so
you're
they
supposed
try
to
to
learn.
like John Jay saying, they try to predate or prey on
Yeah,
these
they're
younger
just
kids
right.
that. Like, let me tell you, I only know because I had a great Army instructor. My Major Mitchell gave us an entire financial literacy class where we learned about saving, compound interest, how to fucking calculate your APRs, and all of this. And
Did you also learn about Saving Private Ryan though?
Oh, dude, we watched Major Payne every year. It was a classic.
Major Payne with
once
Damon
a year.
Wayans.
We had to watch Major Payne, and we had a movie.
That was a good punch.
But what I encourage young kids to do is first rule: you only buy something when you have you are actually about to spend cash on. Because most credit cards give you, if payment within 30 days, you pay no interest on.
That's right, of course, yeah.
While you don't gain as much points on credit for that, it still establishes credit. Yeah. So what I did that in my senior year. I went and got like an Express credit card, a Kohl's credit card.
Yeah, as soon as you get to college, you do that. Like usually.
But you just get it going. And again, you only pay it when you have cash. You pay it quickly. Dude, at my 20 years old, I had a 700 plus credit score.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
well, right now I have 3 cards, and like just the credit limit combined from the 3, that's good. Like that gives you really good. A lot of points for your credit.
Emergencies come up, you pay money for stuff.
I remember like this was like about 15 years ago. I'm starting college, and they give me a $300 college credit card. It's a weird system. And so I'm like, it's in my wallet. And then one day,
you needed chicken nuggets.
One day, I left my my wallet, like my wallet with cash, because I have 2 wallets. And so I was like, crap, the only thing I have is a credit card. So I'm like, I'm really nervous to use it. So I use it. And so for like 3 years, just a $300 limit. In my head, I was like, man, this is scary. Imagine if I can't make the payments. And then one day it goes up to like $5,000, and I call my bank. Oh, because you're a good customer, blah blah blah, all these stupid things. And I'm like, you know what? I'm just too like superstitious. I don't want it. And they try to sell me. Eventually, their manager was like, hey, the customer doesn't want it. We're not going to pressure him. But he did insult me by calling me stupid, and I almost slapped him in the face. Because remember, I'm a bit of a hothead sometimes. But I'm like, oh, you want to call me stupid? How would you feel if the back of my my hand, actually hit your face? And that hit the security guard.
Young John Jay kept the pimp hand strong.
No, what you have to do, John Jay, is you grab their hands and make them hit themselves and say, "Stop hitting yourself! Stop hitting yourself!" Then you can't be charged.
The security guard was like, "All right, sir, we're gonna remove you." And then he walks me outside. He's like, "Yeah, these people in here are entitled bastards."
Attica.
And he's like, but they pay my check because I'm desperate for money.
I've been removed from quite a couple.
So I don't even bother with credit cards. I use what do you call a credit union?
Mm-hmm.
Those people actually
credit unions are good.
They actually like you. Like they would actually like help. Because I remember this is a very private story. I have a friend. He went to bankruptcy. I'm not gonna say what happened. He went to a credit union, and they're like, "Oh yeah, your situation, but don't worry, we'll help you." He's a little bit like not there, and he's one of those people who he was just born a little bit different in the head, but the people actually gave a rat's ass there, and he grew his credit, and that's why I got sold. If they actually helped the person that was way worse off than me, and I've been using the credit union for the last 7 years, and even during like 2020, they looked out for me. So I'm not saying all credit unions are like that, but they're better than banks.
Yeah.
Well, banks are really geared for like big business. Whoa, did we lose someone? Levi?
Yeah, Levi.
But
Papa J's
banks
frozen
are
or
really
something.
geared for like big
I'm
business.
here, I'm
Credit
here, I'm
unions are
listening.
geared for like
Okay.
everyday people, you know. And that's what I use. I use credit union.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, I've had Wells Fargo. I've had Chase. I've gotten rid of both of them. But I've had Bank of America probably since I was like 15 years old.
Mm-hmm.
I hate Bank of America.
I am a
especially for
platinum
everything.
rewards member, sir.
Bank of America. Yeah, so I don't want to reveal secrets, but Bank of America works with a lot of government officials because and so Bank of America, the reason why they are a big bank is because they work with, they deal with our money. And so
They know how to grease palms.
so like I said, I know too many things that I should not know.
Well, a lot of reasons people, especially around the world, use the Bank of America is because they're everywhere in the world. But lately, they've been closing down a lot of their banks, and they've been losing a lot of customers because of their pushiness. And Wells Fargo, well, they started opening accounts even without your permission, and they got
Those
in
people
trouble for
are
that.
bad. Wells Fargo.
They opened up an account without my permission, and I got $50 for it.
It's
settlement.
I'll tell you right now, that is not uncommon with Wells Fargo, and Chase is also shady as hell.
I got Chase. I've never ever had a problem with Chase.
There you
ever.
go. See what I mean? Like, you haven't had a problem, and I haven't had a problem with Bank of America ever. Also, AT&T, I've never had a problem with. Like, all my electronics, I do Sony. I don't think anything ever broke. It's just still here, and it was outdated. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, there's just some loyalty, that you spend your dollars for people you can count on like that.
I'm all about brand.
Which one?
Fuck Bank of America, fuck Chase, fuck
Wells Fargo,
fuck
Capital One.
I've always banked incredibly
TD Bank.
small with local banks, and they've treated me always way better.
Yeah, they
Even
do.
the credit union I have here is only here in Florida.
I know. Yep.
You guys hear me?
Yep.
Yep.
I don't.
You can hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah.
What the hell?
What the hell?
My mic isn't even on.
Oh, it's probably pulling through your webcam then.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, we
funny.
can hear you.
That's like if you're
remember-
on the phone and it's not plugged in.
I remember in 2017, I'm waiting for a bus to go home after a long shift, and everyone's phone around me.
Ex-felons.
Everyone's phone, it started like beep beep beep, like and a bunch of people, and they're looking, and they're all getting the same text. And then my phone rings, and they said, "This message is for Wells Fargo customers. There has been a fraud of over $1 billion. If you are not a customer, you are okay."
And just like on South Park, we're sorry.
Yeah.
We know we created more fake accounts and did it again. We're
It's all right.
sorry.
They'll
You
get
made
bailed
$20
out.
billion on this, and you only had to pay a $50 million fine. The
They'll
fuck?
get bailed out like Spirit Airlines.
And then the CEO gets a fucking massive extension and pay package.
Oh, I wonder where he got that money.
We did it again.
It's ours.
Man.
They're shutting down Alligator Alcatraz because it costs way more money than they thought it was going to
What?
Because it's a
And-
dumbass
Hold on.
idea.
Wait, they're like, we're going to build a.
Oh, dude.
That was
And everyone's
the
like,
most-
this is the dumbest idea. And then they took money from other departments that they weren't supposed to build it.
So,
And they're like, hey, that's against the state constitution. And they're like, well,
Doesn't matter.
So apparently, you want to know something interesting? My local
our
union-
newest Florida governor, John Jay, our newest Florida governor that's running against Ron DeSantis, literally on camera said the other day to a black man, you should be lynched.
What? Oh,
Yeah,
that's
go
the guy.
fucking Google
That's
it,
the
dude.
guy that somebody's pushing. Right?
Wow.
That's the new
What a
Republican.
nice guy.
Well,
That's
that's
the
the guy
trying to
who.
replace Ron DeSantis.
That's the guy who's backed by Donald Trump
Yes, he is.
because he's more extreme than DeSantis.
Hey, yeah, exactly what it is. That's exactly.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I was going to tell a
He
story.
tried to walk that shit back real quick, and
Oh my!
I didn't mean it. Yes, I did.
like for real, dude. Like I said, when I saw it, I was like, "Are you? What the fuck? Get me out of this state, bro." The
Yeah,
city I'm
same.
in was one of the last cities to actually integrate their schools. There is a football coach here that was part of the generation that they had to bring in the National Guard troops to let him into schools. He's
Ugh.
still coaching to this day. God bless him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck Florida, dude.
History.
And we treat the Indians like shit too, or the Native Americans.
That's
Hey, they're Seminole.
I mean, the
They
Seminole
have a
tribe is very
name.
big here.
Indigenous is his people.
I mean, there are a lot of them here. That's
Yeah, it's not just Seminole actually.
yeah, but that is the largest tribe from this area.
But as if you go as far back as you can, if you know this, Florida was attached to another continent. Does anybody know which one?
Yes.
Africa.
Pangea?
Yeah, it came off of Africa.
Well, all
Madagascar came off of India.
All the continents were all squashed at some
Yeah,
point.
they were
I'm a
all
Pangea
one.
believer.
Yeah, absolutely. Me too.
So
In middle school, I got put on both sides of that debate, so that was fun.
Oh,
I was on the pro side, and then the teacher was like, "Hey, the kids are kind of struggling. Could you like help them out?" And I was like, "So you want me to debate myself?"
both sides, yeah.
Which is why I learned very quickly
I did debate in high school, but then I tried to take a debate like philosophy class in college, and it was like just not the same.
dude, ethics
it just
was
wasn't
so
the
great.
same.
It's all about your teacher.
yeah.
Yeah, the teacher was a doucher.
But yeah, I also said fuck them. I looked at my mom the day we were supposed to actually do the debate, like in like the big thing, and I said, "This is so fucking stupid that I'm on both sides, and they're just so incompetent." And
Yeah,
I looked at her, I
that's
said,
poor.
"Can I just miss school today?"
Well, also, not many people
And
want
she
to
let
really
me.
be in a debate club. It's not really the most popular thing in school, if you didn't notice.
Academic team's even worse.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Basically playing
Good luck
Jeopardy.
finding somebody for the
I don't like
academic team.
Hey, I was academic team,
I don't like
academic team, chess club.
I did, chess club, but for
Hey,
fun.
chess club.
I was not good at chess.
I won my school's because we were a really new school. Like when I was a senior, I think we were maybe in like year 5 to 7. I won my school's very first individual placement, which also helped lead us to our first placement as a team as well.
Yeah.
Nice.
I remember my high school. We had to take psychology. Different courses for different student grade level, and there was a chapter on ethics. And one of the things that we debated with each other was morality and ethics when it came to if we're all human beings on this planet, and then a country says we're going to attack a nation. Ethically and morally, why are we fighting them? Because aren't we the same people? Don't they have the same lives? Don't they have families as well? Don't they have places to go? And it was crazy how some people were able to justify going, fighting other people, and then you had other people. And then the reason why we talked about it, teacher was like, it really shows you the mentality of humans.
We're other people around you, people that might have been your friends, might have,
Yeah, this is maybe a little bit off topic here, but let me just ask you this. Like, don't you think it kind of sucks, like, no disrespect in any way to soldiers or anything? I hope that's not how this is coming off, but, like, when some shit goes down, you leave home and leave your family alone. Like, I'm sorry, like, that was always something that, like, I was like, so if some bad shit happens, I go and, like, who's taking care of my family? And so I just
that's
wasn't
what your
ever.
brothers in arms are for, because just because you're deployed doesn't mean some of your boys that you've met in your deployment aren't deployed.
They're not going to
Well, then
sit
you
in
got
front of
a
my
lot of-
wife's house all day
yeah.
and guard.
Ask
you know what I'm
most
saying?
Army
Like,
guys if they trust
they're
their
going to be
their-
taking care of their own families. Is my point. Like just the police. When the shit hits the fan for real, everyone. Let me just tell you this: no cop is coming to your house to save you because he's going to his own house because he has got a daughter and a wife.
from experience.
And when the shit really goes down, he ain't coming to help your
in,
call.
In
He's
the
going
Army,
home.
you'll look at your battle buddy and be like, they'll ask you, do you trust this man with your life? It's absolute, man. I trust this man with almost anything in my life.
No, and
do you trust this man with your wife? Oh, fuck no. I'm not letting that man around my wife.
I know, and that's the point. What the teacher was teaching us, it really shows you what human priorities are. It's basically we learn from that simple conversation. We are all assholes because of when you ask that question. What justifies one thing versus another? Just like that dumb riddle. You're able to save 4 people, but only one person has to, lose their life.
The utilitarian argument.
The oldest person
that's
with no talent has to has to be immediately.
That is the smoking gun argument
that's
of
the point.
utilitarianism.
If you do nothing, people are.
I follow Immanuel Kant in Kantian philosophy, even though it's flawed and that you cannot truly follow it. But I understand the cognitive dissonance that it creates.
Yeah, and so that's why ethics and morality should be taught more because it builds more critical thinking outside of.
I've got 2 things on that. So first, I was extremely blessed to have a great ethics teacher. This man was so old. He went to school during segregation times. He grew up with the white and black water fountain. So he experienced the deep racism of the South. He was also a former pastor who went on to own and run his own psychology practice as well. This man was truly brilliant. And day one, he walked in almost seizing out because he was just so old and heavily medicated.
Damn.
But what a fucking blessing. And he truly believed in making sure to educate the next generation of these Southern kids. He taught ethics. He taught intro psychology or intro philosophy. He taught several different psychology courses. He taught comparative religion. This man was fucking always at school.
His bosses.
He owned and ran a farm that he gave away everything from his farm every year for free to help struggling communities and nonprofits. Like this man is a literal fucking saint. But I had a sociology teacher, what you're talking about, John Jay, and he wrote, or I'm sorry, not sociology. He was one of my other psychology teachers, and he wrote a paper that he gave to us. And it basically was the argument that we should be teaching philosophy like as early as possible and not to introduce all of the deep philosophical
I would make it
I'd
make it simpler. Never stop asking questions.
Just for the fact of like you 2 are talking about, to get kids to more, they always encourage, we want our kids to be critical thinkers. That is the largest lie the public education system tells. They don't want critical thinkers. They want kids who are going to shut up.
You know what?
Listen.
Though? They are when they're little, because they're like, why?
Yeah. All kids,
why?
Are like
why?
that. Like that.
And then they're like, shut up.
One of my
get out of this room.
One of my sayings that I hate the most in like
why
generations of parenting is the old saying, kids should be seen, not heard. I fucking hate that saying.
More often than less.
Like, yeah.
Well, not all kids.
Levi, you got any kids?
Not yet.
Yeah, that's why you don't like that phrase.
McNiner has kids all over the globe.
I met my fiance working at the YMCA.
We might have to run into some baby McNiners out.
Now, what was that
locations.
saying? Kids should be beat, not heard.
There you go. That's
Old Testament. That's in the Old Testament.
I'm not going to argue against whooping your kids every once in a while.
That was the 13th. That was the 13th commandment, but the other 5 got dropped, and that whole tablet was destroyed. Nobody could read.
I live in Northern California. We can't do that.
Hey, I tell you
we
what.
now know that gentle parenting is kind of wrong.
The Bible does say to spank your kids. It really does.
Hell yeah.
And it says to spank your kids because it's not going to kill them.
It's only going
to kill them to discipline your kid and to actually spank them.
It's going to teach them a lesson, or they might get older and then beat you.
They're just losing
Legal,
their
right?
cool, and they
Oh,
beat their
no.
child with no explanation,
Yeah.
like that's where they're reaching out to.
You know what's
first,
worse
so.
though? Honestly, I hate to say it, but like
I'd
I
have
think
lost
that's
an eye socket if I didn't have quick reflexes to my
the
face.
thing is, it's just old fashioned in the sense that like a kid can take a beating and he doesn't give an F. Take his Game Boy.
I was a straight
take
A
his
student.
that
that
take
was
something that
excelled
he
in every
loves,
sport.
something that he wants, something that he
And I
uses
fought
every
for
day,
my
like
life.
his phone. Take his phone away.
So you
See,
want
there's a
you want to
certain
hear
I threatened to call
There's a certain age where
CPS
you
on my
spank your
parents
kids.
as a 6-year-old.
You want to hear
exactly.
a story that really shows you where we have,
I'll be right back.
where we are now. So when I was working at my other job, there was this kid, and he was he was a little bit too much. One day he had like a breakdown or something. Like the principal, he's having a breakdown. Let him be. And the mother showed
Let
up.
him throw a tantrum in the hallway.
And the mother showed up, and the kid was basically just defying him, and she wasn't being like yelling or hitting or whatever. The principal had to pull her away, saying, "At this school, this is not what we do." And then she said, "This is my kid."
Then you can teach your own kid at home because he's not
And
welcome in the school.
So then you want to know what the principal did? She called the police.
Of course.
And so you want to know the funny thing, and here's the funny thing. This is real. I cannot believe this really happened. The officer's like, "Hey, it's John. Remember, we used to play baseball together."
Hey, that's my best friend from high school.
Because I know a lot of people. And then he's like, "Hey, yo, they said they called something." I said, "Oh, the principal of this school, And he's like, "Man, yeah, I get it. We get a bunch of calls now at the public." I said, "The public school?" And so the principal was like, and the principal was like, "Well, I know this guy right here. I'm telling my deputy, my assistant, we're leaving because I know this dude." She got so mad at me. "What did you say?" Nothing.
I thought they made a rule where like the only reason that a school can call home is if there was a death, because everything else is ridiculous.
Yeah, so
like there's no other reason to call home.
Again, I live in Northern California. I understand the stereotypes. I know all the jokes. I've been around YTC's friends a lot. I get it. I know all the jokes. But we're not all crazy up here. There are a small percentage of people who are not from here, and they bring this weird stuff to them. That's the reason why a lot of kids get away with it, and we can't do nothing anymore. And all my coworkers and all the teachers were like, "Man, it wasn't like this when we were kids. If we did something wrong, the teachers were like, hold that ruler. Do you want me to hit you?" Even
I have to take some responsibility of how bad kids are, because if you watched Rugrats, for a certain time, then you may have watched something that you shouldn't have seen, because that was a questionable show.
So
I live in the Bible Belt, and here in the Bible Belt, they take that belt off and whoop that ass, man.
That's why it's there. That's why they call it the Bible Belt.
Yeah, the Bible Belt. People.
While they're yelling things at you from the Bible, tongues.
That's a little kids talking in tongues.
He's like, "Oh, Mama, it's so bad, Mama." Meanwhile, he goes back to his laptop.
I've been fortunate in my life to live around different, ethnicities and how they act. And the funny thing about it, when I was always around Irish people, they, in front of like the public or other people, "Oh, you want to act up, whack," and they're like, "Mind your business."
Are they usually wearing green and very short?
No.
Are those Scottish people?
Wow.
I don't know. I've never been to the UK. That's why I asked.
You know what?
I always hear them talk like this, so that's
We're
why
kind of
I
off
figured.
subject here.
We're way off.
Let's go.
There's a subject.
Off subject.
What
We're
subject?
Let's get back to football. Let's get back to the Niners.
Subject was Jim.
I blame Kyle Shanahan.
I blame baby boomers.
Hey, we had rookie mini camp and they really didn't do anything.
No, nobody really shined or blew anyone away.
No, it's they didn't put pads on. They didn't actually. It's kind of them getting their feet wet and seeing what NFL speed's about. You know,
I'm just saying there's some players that were looking good out there, but I didn't hear any of them that was a 49er. Like I heard a lot of things about players in camps, but I didn't hear anything about any 49er players. I'm just saying maybe there was. I just didn't hear it.
You want to know what else I haven't heard any news of? How people are still saying that Deshaun Watson is the starting quarterback.
What is he getting? $47 million?
I really do not care. The Browns are not my team.
I heard
Well-
he was told that he was going to be the first quarterback.
Well, they
QB.
can't be anybody. I'm just going to say maybe. I don't know if that's true because the competition hasn't started yet. So I don't think anybody's named the quarterback. But I just
Well, if they're going to
I-
pay him that much money, they should automatically tell him that he's going to be the starting quarterback.
Mhm.
they should have just
everybody
dropped
else-
him. He hasn't played a game in 7 years.
I know, and that's another thing. He has not played like
Like
the Browns. That's the Browns for you. Like they
What
don't
was-
even know what they're doing.
the last time Deshaun Watson played and the last time Colin Kaepernick played, what was the years in between? Like 1-2 years in that the last time those guys played together.
Did
Like
you
it's not-
watch the film of him and Shador out there?
I have. Yeah, I saw the numbers from the mini camp and I saw them playing out there, and they look pretty good.
I was going to say, not the numbers specifically.
There's
just them
numbers
doing
in
their
mini
dropbacks.
camp?
The difference,
Well,
basically, they're doing a fake toss play action, and then of course throwing the ball. And my God, the Shador's mechanics just look so horrible, and just
Oh,
half-assing every rep. Like
Oh,
to be
Lord.
honest with you,
The worst player ever wins 3 of 7 games without his running back one. Unbelievable. Just like worst player ever. No line, no wide receivers. Worst player in the world.
I'm just making a pure comment based off mechanics that they show.
Yeah, I know. Jackson, Colorado. Now an NFL team, the worst player ever, and never good at anything. How did he get this
Nobody's
far?
saying that. No
He,
one's
sure,
making that
he
false
certainly
equivalence.
didn't get this far from his dad. We know that.
I mean,
So it must have been hard work. Right? Because his dad's not good for him. So that wouldn't be good.
is he actually? He's asking for the NCAA to step in and put a cap on NIL money,
Stop the cap.
which I think is interesting.
Yeah.
Going back to
Steve-O
the
agrees.
Niners, I think Stribling looked pretty good. I
you go.
see the route running that he was doing reminds me a lot of a young Terrell Owens. Just his route running.
That would be nice.
Steve-O, yeah, this I tried to get us back on subject, buddy. So,
That was 45 minutes ago. That guy.
that was 8 minutes ago.
Oh,
Before we
There's a
start talking
record.
football again.
damn
Hey,
it!
I walked away.
Is 8 minutes the record?
Maybe for you.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, I'm copying that shit.
8
God,
minutes.
we
God,
forgot about it.
I hope no. I have a horrible back. What do I need 8 minutes for? What's taking her so long? What the fuck is taking her so long?
Wow.
He's like now hold on a second. Is it by the hour? Cause I don't need that long.
I really
Right.
don't.
There
Why
was a
are
song-
girls so bad at sex?
What? I think there was a song from like. I don't know if it was like Missy Elliott or like somebody, but they're like they're not looking for a minute man. They're not looking for a minute man.
I hope not. That's a
Fergalicious.
60 seconds. Who has 60 seconds?
Never mind. I'm not going to finish that.
You have an extra 60 seconds today? I didn't. I don't know, man.
Never
I'm
mind.
looking for that Dollar General.
Kenny's over here doing drive-bys. You know what I mean? Just
Just quick. Let's go. What's your name? Doesn't matter.
Never mind. Never mind. I was going to say something funny.
As long as
What's
it's not
your
Bob or
phone
something.
number? My phone number is what is it? 555 kids for the cars for kids. That's my number. 1877 cars for kids. Wait, honey, what's your number before so we can call each other later? I'm like 1
Cars for kids. Dude, this
1877 cars for kids, and they're like, I know,
877 cash now.
I know that. Yeah.
Oh, the
Now
I'll
I'm
call
trying to,
you.
now hold on. I'm trying to figure out where the comedian was actually performing.
The
But he
comedian.
was out of country, right? And he's like, all right, I figured I'd just Uber on over here, but y'all don't have Uber.
In the country, there's no Uber?
There was no Uber. They had
France.
two services. One was called Grab,
Ooh, that's one. That's
which sounds like a human trafficking thing.
Grab him by
The other one is called Tada.
Oh, both sound so invasive.
Now
Ta-da.
that's what you say if you actually get dropped off by Grab, right? I mean,
Wait, you actually made it to your destination?
I've never even used a car service one time.
Car service. What is this car service you're talking about?
You know that
It's
thing
Waymo or nothing, bro.
you know when the
I'm trying to
Jaguars.
clock
Sorry.
traffic.
No, you know
Jag-
what? I actually have a gripe. Screw those cars. They should not be here. It's not even meant to be
Uber
in the
Black.
area. Get the hell out of here.
Oh,
Okay?
man, fuck the Waymos.
These cars don't know what a hill is. What is a hill? I'm going to stop my car.
You know what?
Fun
We need
fact,
rickshaws.
if
We need
you have a
rickshaws.
newer
People
camera-
pulling people.
You actually have to be careful with those Waymos. The LiDAR that they use
I'm pulling a couple up a hill.
can actually cause permanent damage to the newer phone cameras.
Wow.
Yeah, because it's just constantly shooting out fucking laser beams your eyes can't see.
Damn it. No wonder I can't see anymore.
are you kidding?
I'm waiting for that
driving-
lawsuit.
Now I'm driving in Oregon, and the vehicle I was in, this is on I-84. I was going through the mountain passes. It says not patrol. It said patrolled by air. That's what the sign said on the side. I was like, "Ooh, that's
Drones?
fancy!" And I had a moonroof, so I, flip the cover back, and I'm looking up like, well, I don't see anything.
Did you moon
I'm
them?
just hauling, and
Virginia does
and
that
next
as
thing
well.
you know, there's a cop on the side of the road. We're using his radar. I'm like, hold on, that is not fair.
Gotcha.
They're trying to distract you by looking up.
Yeah.
Oh, let me give you. Have you ever driving through
comedian, his
Virginia
name is
slowly?
Matt Rife.
Virginia is like fucking known for their cops, and they'll hide like way back in the fucking woods and shit. Like,
The reason I know that name, Matt Rife, is because I know that him and Ariana Grande have fought before. That's the only reason I know him.
Matt Rife is a funny comedian. Okay,
He's like a
crowd work.
Hilarious.
He's
his
on the
crowd
Seth
work
Rogen
is
circuit.
like elite, to be honest with you. His crowd work is great. His
Dude,
actual
it's
comedy,
badass.
I didn't like his last special as much, and I didn't
know
get
why
mad
you
at
don't
when
like
everyone
his
else got
comedy.
mad. But his crowd
His
work,
crowd
man,
work is
oh.
pretty badass.
Yeah, he might be at like in the current comedic scene. I don't know if there's anyone better at crowd work than him.
Oh,
To be
I don't
honest
know
with
about
you,
that.
I'd give flowers where they're due.
I saw
I
a guy doing a Dr. Phil skit that was pretty funny.
I actually watched him. He went to that famous gym out there in LA. Got his ass kicked. But
Dr.
everybody
Phil?
does.
Isn't that our director of medicine or whatever?
That's Dr. Oz.
Isn't that our head of? Oh, sorry. Dr. Phil's
The
head
other
of
one that
mental institutions.
The other one that does great crowd work is Gary Owen. Gary Owen is a
Oh, I've
yeah.
seen Gary Owen.
Yeah.
Gary Owen's good, actually. I like his.
I don't know any of those people.
I haven't watched
Oh, you gotta
some of the
check him
recent
out.
ones, but at one point I could say I had watched every single English-speaking comedy special on Netflix. I even started
Damn.
watching some of them in non-English because I got bored.
Even John Mulaney?
One of my favorite ones. It's
He's funny.
he's pretty left, he's a big Bernie guy, but it's called America's the Greatest Country in the United States.
Yeah, exactly.
And heavy guys, why does America have so many more gun deaths than like every other country in the world?
Because we
It's
rule.
obvious. We just have superior aim. We're just better marksmen. Come on.
Had them
Step your
longer.
game up.
We've had them longer.
That's his entire set, black and white, the entire time in small comedy clubs. Just some of the most sarcastic comedy I've ever seen in my life.
Wait, comedian being sarcastic? What?
Like I said, it's all shot in black and white. I used to just put it on because it wasn't flashy. I'd go to sleep to it.
Jeez. Oh no, we have more bowl games. I just noticed that in the chat.
Oh yeah, EJ came in with all the bowl games again.
Ooh,
Frank's?
Got some
the
gross ass
Quaker
shit.
Grits Ball.
Welcome. Y'all know what grits stands for, right?
Of course, it's delicious. If you've never had it, you're missing out.
In the South, grit stands for
Claire's
girls
barbecue.
raised in the South. So you got to get you some grits. You know what I'm saying? I ain't
Oh, wow.
talking about food.
Listen,
Wow.
I, John Jay, am going to say something. I have been around with the grits of the Bay Area ladies, but their ancestry goes back to Louisiana, so I know what you mean.
Louisiana.
I know
Lose
California
it.
is so damn big, you really could have grits instead. It's a whole different grit out there, man. We got Western grits, Eastern grits, them NOLA grits going on.
Listen,
I'm gonna make you guys laugh later, but it has to be off camera.
Kenny's all about that pogo. You know what I'm saying?
You got to laugh off camera, or
You have a
It's a
laptop?
dirty joke that cannot be said on live.
Oh no, YouTube will cancel
Oh.
us.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Well, I gotta go to
grass
bed
or
anyway,
ass,
so
you know what
maybe
I'm
it's time to
saying?
get out of here.
Yeah, let's go
Ooh.
tell.
I
Let's
know
go tell the
it's about
joke.
that time.
We're gonna tell a joke
All
about
right,
how New Hampshire
folks. All right,
is.
folks. So everybody, have a great night. Tune in next Wednesday, where we probably will be talking about a lot of stuff that don't have to do with football. It's the off season.
We'll talk about
It's
the
the
giveaways.
off-season.
We're allowed
Once
to
I
do
get
that.
all the merch in, we'll officially announce all the
Kick
giveaways
it.
for the season.
And, you know, as Corey Davis says, go 49ers and F all 31 other teams.
Yeah.
And it's